go. These peeled Disapo still coming through. By the way, if you're wondering why I'm wearing a beanie, it's because if you saw what was underneath, my hair has turned into a mane again, and I look a bit like Mufasa. Although, to be honest, I probably look a bit more like Scar. Mufasa or Scar? Vote down below. Guys, honestly though, if you know how sweet these peeled Disaps are, like actual ice cream. Also having a cantaloupe as well, because you guys know I just can't start the day at the moment without cantaloupe. Usually for me at the moment, breakfast is a peeled Disapo and a cantaloupe, and then sometimes a protein shake as well. I don't know why I'm nervous. I should just be excited about this, but I think it's just because it's been such a long time coming. But today I can finally tell you that the Healthy Crazy Cool cookbook, ebook, whole experience that I've put together for you, which has literally been 2.5 years in the making, is finally ready. So yeah, this is actually one of the most exciting days of my life. If you guys know anything about me, I'm very stubborn. I'm such a perfectionist. I've written this book 3 times and then scrapped it. And I finally got to a point now where I'm like, yes, this is what I want. I know this is what you guys have been asking for, and it's finally ready. And I can't believe I'm saying that. At the beginning, I kind of shied away from it because when I put my mind to a project, it has to be perfect. And I just know the mental trauma that I go through on my quest for perfection, which I will never find, and I have to admit that. Anyways, a bit about the book, the experience, because again, it's not just a book, it's you'll see. The thing is, I play around with food so much that I literally have, and you don't see them all on this channel, but I probably have an archive of about 200 different recipes that I play around with. Again, I'm not a professional chef. I just know what works with what flavors go with what. And you know me, I'm all about health, but I'm also about simplicity, flavor, enjoyment. Food for me is not just like I saw it in the past. It's not just a source of nourishment or fuel. So yeah, the reason this took so long to come into fruition, is that the right word? I think it's the right word. Again, for me, food is not just about a list of ingredients or macronutrients, micronutrients. It's all about love. It's about expression. It's about where did this recipe come from? What does it mean to me? How do I like to prepare it? Who do I like to eat it with? All of that kind of stuff. You know the way my brain works. You know. So yeah, the book contains over 50 bomb, mostly whole food, plant-based recipes. Whatever your taste buds crave, I've got you covered. Savory, sweet, desserts, drinks, main meals, dips, sauces, the whole shebang. All of my most popular creations on this channel are in the book, along with a bunch of other new ones, which I spend a lot of time finalizing and perfecting. I sometimes think I don't explain how much it means to me in terms of just the enjoyment and the love I have with food. Just food is just love. It's something to be celebrated with your friends. You can make all of these recipes for people that you love or that you hate. So apparently this ebook is suitable for enemies as well, maybe. I wanted to give you a dose of me with each and every page. I remember back in the day when I first started to get really interested in food, before I ever thought of starting Healthy Crazy Cool or creating recipes and content myself, I would get lost, and lost in a really beautiful way, in the cookbooks of certain authors that I really look up to. And when I used to read their books, it was a really great form of escapism because you really get a dose of them with the book. And that's exactly what I wanted this to be. And I know that you guys that have connected with me over the last couple of years, or even if it's just in the last few months, I really hope that it's going to touch your heart and also not only satisfy your taste buds, but also supply you with that form of escapism that I really needed myself back in the day. And I can most certainly promise you that it will give you a chuckle. In fact, I'm not gonna lie, I did actually crack up myself reading it, which is kind of arrogant, but the book's very entertaining, guys. What can I say? So yeah, when I tell you that I honestly put my whole heart and soul into this book, I mean it. And I really hope that you enjoy it just as much as I enjoy creating it. And I know we already have a connection through the screen, but if you enjoy Healthy Crazy Cool, if you enjoy watching me, I hope that this gives you a connection on a deeper level. And I can finally say that the Healthy Crazy Cool cookbook is linked below. So yeah, as per usual guys, as per usual. Don't worry, we're about to dive into some very exciting recipes, but as per usual, starting with melon because I've actually just, hold the fuck on. Even though it is kind of winter now, I mean it's not winter at all, it's fall or autumn, as one would say in the UK. I think I've just got to the point now where I don't just want melon every morning, I need melon every morning. And I'm willing to travel wherever I need to travel to eat melon first thing in the morning. Even though that's kind of difficult now because of the whole situation in the world. But guys, even if I need to swim channels just for a good peel de sarp, I would probably do it. So yeah, I'm gonna waft down this peel de sarpo, both halves, and then also this cantaloupe as well. The cantaloupes recently, I know I said it in my last video as well, but they have just been absolutely killing it with the sweetness. And more exciting is that when you see my next what I eat in a day, which will probably be in a couple of weeks, it will be persimmon season. And you all know what that means when it's persimmon season. It basically just means that Miles is going to go orange again, because last year I was literally eating like 15, 20 a day. And I did indeed go orange, like bright orange. Not even just a tint, like fluorescent. So yeah, I'm gonna go waft down my melons. And then I'll see you for lunch, where we're gonna create one of my favorite recipes from the ebook, which is an Asian-inspired soba noodle salad, a rainbow soba noodle salad with a really special tahini orange dressing. I'm just gonna go, actually, can I just say, someone left me the funniest comment on my last video saying, if you throw a melon away, is that called a melony? As in, instead of a felony. I don't know why I found that so funny, but I did. All right, I'm gonna shut up now, and I'll see you at lunch. Cheers. Alright, so this is the base of my rainbow Asian-inspired soba noodle salad. In here we have got lots of red cabbage, red bell peppers, carrots, spring onion, scallion, green onions, whatever you call them, soba noodles, steamed edamame beans, and a big bed. Yeah, this is a big bed of coriander. Or cilantro, as most of you would say. This bowl obviously serves more than one. I mean, to be honest, I could down this thing in one go easily. Most of the recipes in the book do make multiple servings, but the thing about them is you don't have to cook them for a crowd. Even if you're living alone, you're just cooking for yourself. I would say 99% of the recipes in there are things that you can prepare in advance, make a big batch of, keep them in the fridge. This salad specifically actually is a lot more delicious cold when all of the flavors have mingled. When I say flavors, I mean the dressing, which is coming in a minute. And you guys know, even though I see food as, like I always say, a source of enjoyment and pleasure, I always say count colors, not calories. Pretty much all of my food looks like a rainbow. And that's not just because of the health benefits, it's because it's just, I don't know, it's just a satisfying way to eat. Start with color. Don't know where I was going with that. The best part is the tahini orange coconut Aminos dressing. So let's whip it up. Of course, I am using none other than the real deal, proper runny liquid gold tahini. Okay, so for the dressing, we're gonna start with a beautiful lake of liquid gold. Would you look at that? Juice of a fresh orange. Now this might sound a little bit weird because I know that typically tahini is mixed with lemon juice or lime juice, but trust me, with orange juice, especially in this mix, a little bit of sweetness to go with those fiery chilies and all the other flavors in there. Boom. Some garlic granules, powdered garlic. You can of course use fresh garlic if you're not as lazy as me. And a little drop of coconut Aminos for a salty, sweet kick. You can also use soy sauce or tamari. Of course, gonna add a generous sprinkle of salt and pepper. Also, if you're not an idiot like me, you might want to do this in a bigger bowl, just so you don't get like the overflowing thing, but... And on goes the creamy, creamy dressing. If you want it to be really daring, you could get in there with your hands. A nice gushy experience. And to finish, we need a generous sprinkle of sesame seeds. And even though this is already too hot for me from the chilies, I just feel the need to blow off my head a little bit more with some sriracha. Would you look at that? I actually challenge you to find a more colourful or tasty bowl. It's just not gonna happen. This is jam-packed with nutrients, colour, flavour, textures galore. I'm gonna go waft. And you all know what's coming next. Alright guys, today we are reviewing one of the weirdest sounding peanut butters I've ever come across in my times. Basically this really cool brand called Frida's, and they make their peanut butters, or their nut butters anyway, in Cornwall in the UK. Where I've been twice this year actually. But yeah, they reached out to me and asked if they could send me a box of their stuff to review, and we're gonna do this one today. I don't know, it just sounded the most interesting. I think there was a plain peanut butter. There was a coconut peanut butter, but if I'm being honest, I ate that off camera already, so sorry Frida. Hold on, what are the ingredients? Peanuts, organic sunflower oil, organic raisins, organic agave nectar. I'm gonna stop saying organic because everything in here is fucking organic. Cinnamon, salt, ginger, sea salt, Cornish sea salt, organic nutmeg, pure orange oil. I'm just kind of in the mood for a sweet one. It's one of those ones, right? It's one of those chunky ones that's not that bad because it's still a little bit runny. I mean, you can see that texture. As in, like, not runny, but at least spreadable, at least pourable, at least not whole earthable. But yeah, really thick at the bottom and then kind of thin on top. Once again, as it's a sweet one, I'm not gonna go with celery. I'm gonna go in for a forkful. Cheers. That tastes exactly like a hot cross bun. Yeah, it's like really cinnamony, really sweet. It tastes like a baked good. It doesn't taste like nut butter. I mean, it has the texture of nut butter, but it also tastes like a hot cross bun, which in my opinion is absolutely genius, so would 100% recommend. It looks even worse in the camera. No, I can't do that to the people. Anyways, guys. For dinner, I'm making a typical healthy, crazy, cool, big Buddha bowl type of thing. So you get lots of veggies galore, and I'm gonna make some crispy tofu to go with it. Thing is, the best part of this Buddha bowl is my green tahini sauce, which is also in the ebook. I think I've made this a couple times before in a video. And I usually use parsley to make it green and for the flavor, which I'm using today. You can also use dill. It's basically just the best sauce to pour over anything. But guys, let me tell you, when I tell you, because you know whenever I have Buddha bowls, I always have sweet potato or butternut squash, pumpkin, something starchy in there. The thing is, this is going to be the third time or the fourth time that I've tried purple flesh sweet potato. You all know my favorite sweet potato of all time is the Japanese ones that are like purple on the outside, white on the inside. They taste like vanilla cake. They're just Second favorite is the orange ones. Guys, and I know you keep telling me that the purple ones, as in the purple on the outside and the purple on the inside, are the sweetest. But honestly, every single time I've made them, they don't just taste bad. They taste of less than nothing. They taste of less than water with a bit of bitterness. So basically just like highly offensive. But then again, I know it all depends on where they were grown, what variety, what time of year, all that kind of stuff. Anyways, I found these purple ones in my local health food store this morning, and this is gonna be the third and final chance with purple flesh sweet potatoes. Let's see if they make the cut off them, because I swear, if these are trash again, I'm never buying them again. I did in the store like because the last ones I bought were kind of black inside, so I did kind of, I guess you could call it vandalism, but I bought them anyway. These are bright purple inside, so let's hope for once they actually go purple. and not like the ones, can we focus? Not like those ones I had a couple videos back, which were actually black inside and tasted of shit. So, yeah. These ones look actually purple. I've never had one this color before, so fingers crossed. And I'm gonna chop up an orange one, just in case. Of course, you can never ever have any kind of bowl without some good creamy avocado. Avocado! What the fuck happened there? These ones actually look purple and smell kind of cakey. Alright, so we have the crispy tofu. This is a kind of tomato tofu I buy. I'll show you on the screen which one it is now. You don't actually have to cook it. I just prefer to make it more crispy. The regular sweet potato, the purple ones, which for once are actually purple, are not black, so they could be sweet. Big bed of romaine and rocket, arugula underneath. Cherry tomatoes, cucumber, avocado. And now, the grand finale is this beautiful green tahini sauce, which is basically a mix of tahini, lemon juice, garlic, water, parsley, lots and lots of parsley. And the flavor, guys. Guys, I'm telling you, this green parsley tahini sauce is just different level of flavor. Speaking of flavor, I need to try one of these sweet potatoes for the third and final time to see if they actually are sweet. Oh, look at that, nice and cakey and actually purple inside for once.
Finally.
I officially take back all the abuse I've given purple flesh sweet potato. I must have just had shit ones in the past, because that is something else.